For cycles, the coalition ignored the small mining colony of Dravik 3. It was a backwater world, rocky, unstable, barely habitable. The colony's inhabitants were peaceful scholars and engineers, mostly of the Zorthan and Helari species. They had no military, no weapons, and no expectation of ever needing either. Until the Skarn arrived. No one knew why the Skarn targeted Dravik 3. Maybe for resources, maybe to make a point. Regardless, the result was brutal. The Skarn ships blotted out the sky, and their soldiers, towering insectoid beasts, descended like a plague. Within 2 hours, communications were cut. But not before one message got through. It was a scrambled, desperate signal. Not sent to the coalition, not to the local defense grid, but straight to one relay buried in forgotten protocols. Earth code, Omega Black. Priority, SOS, Deathworlders only. The galaxy had long known humans as Deathworlders, the only sentient race to evolve on a planet where everything tried to kill you. Earth was a nightmare of toxins, predators, extreme weather, and worse. The humans? They adapted. They survived. Then they left Earth and brought their resilience with them. Most species avoided them. Dravik 3 had called them. Captain Nia Carter stood on the bridge of the UHS Revenant, her armored fingers gripping the rail as the coordinates loaded. Around her, the rest of the Deathworlder fleet, 6 dreadnoughts, 20 assault cruisers, and 1 Black Ops stealth corvette, shifted into formation. She didn't speak. She didn't need to. The humans had received the call. Now came the response. The Skarn were mid-slaughter when the sky split open. The fabric of space peeled back like paper, and with a violent ripple, Earth's fleet arrived. It was not a clean entry. It was a declaration. Shockwaves flattened Skarn dropships on the surface as the Revenant exited subspace with a sonic boom that shattered mountains. General Zurok of the Skarn watched in stunned silence from orbit. "These are not coalition vessels," he hissed. "Who dares interfere?" A Helari prisoner, barely conscious, smiled through bloodied lips. "The Deathworlders." The first human boots hit the ground 12 minutes later. They didn't come in tanks or walkers. They didn't even bother landing zones. Human shock troopers dropped from orbit, metal pods slamming into the ground like meteors, cracking the crust open. And when they emerged, nightmares in matte black armor, emotionless visors glowing red, weapons older than most civilizations but twice as deadly. The Skarn opened fire. The humans advanced. Sergeant Lex Vega moved like a force of nature. Plasma bolts hissed past his head. But he didn't flinch. His squad moved as one, sweeping through burning ruins and shattered bunkers. They used debris as cover, enemy weapons against their owners, and tactics born not from simulations, but from generations of hard-earned pain. At one point, a Skarn warbeast, 12 feet tall, armored, roaring, charged his unit. Lex didn't run. He planted his feet, drew a high-frequency blade, and leapt. One stroke, one scream, one dead warbeast. The Deathworlders didn't come to rescue. They came to end it. From orbit, Captain Carter watched the Skarn ships burn. Her fleet moved like a predator pack, coordinating without flaw. Each dreadnought targeted engines first, weapons second. No escape, no mercy. When the Skarn command ship tried to flee, Carter sent a single message. "Dravik 3 is under Deathworlder protection. You are terminated." Seconds later, the Revenant's main gun, an ancient relic from Earth's last global war, fired once. There was no second shot needed. On the ground, survivors emerged from shelters, blinking in disbelief. Zorthan and Helari civilians looked upon the armored humans not as soldiers, but as avengers. One child approached Lex Vega, eyes wide. "Are you really from Earth?" Lex removed his helmet, revealing sweat, blood, and a tired grin. "Yeah," he said. "We got your call." The child saluted. Clumsy, crooked. Lex returned it perfect. In the aftermath, the coalition sent a message to Earth. "Why intervene? Dravik 3 was not your responsibility." Earth replied with a single sentence. "You didn't answer the call. We did." And the galaxy remembered, if you threaten the innocent, and the Deathworlders hear your cry, you don't get saved. You get judged.